Hello everyone, in this tutorial I am going to explain laravel 5.5 seeding with an example. So in my previous tutorial I explained migration in laravel 5.5. If you are not able to see that video, you can you can explore that by clicking over this link. So if you click on this link, you will be able to read my laravel migration article, right? So here is the video as well, you can watch that video as well. All right, so in this tutorial as I told you, I am going to explain laravel seeding. So seeding is basically very useful when you wanted to keep some dummy data without manual interference with database. All right, for example, if you wanted to keep your for example like if you most of the time we developers have admin credentials in our MySQL user tables, right? So for example, if we we are doing it manually, right? We insert every time when we deploy the code, we insert manually, right? We can manage those credentials or those dummy datas. If you have, like, for example, if I give another example, we can have a country's data example, right? So there is a table country name, right? So we insert all the country names in our table, right? So we can, there are two ways for do that, right? We either can insert manually or can import the country's data, and the second way is we can manage all those countries through our seeding is basically, there are some classes inside that there is a function which we can run through a php artisan command, and that function will insert all those data or will run the insert query and will import that data into the particular table, right? So so basically, if you see the final use, and the seeding is basically very useful when you wanted to manage your dummy data with your classes, with your server side classes, and you do not wanted to a manual interfere with your database. Like, so here is the some commands by which you can create your seeders. Like, so for example, if I create a user seeder, right, where I will be keeping some user details, right, user dummy data. So here is the, if I run this command, all right, so php artisan make seeder users table seeder, right? So this will create a users table seeder, and another command is products table seeder. In my last tutorial, in migration tutorial, I created users table. So basically users migration was already there, laravel provides that by default, right? I just edited some fields over there, and I created a products migration over there. I created a products table through the migration. So if I run the if I run this command, it will create a products seeder, right? So for example, if I copy this command, right, it will create another products table seeder. So if I go to the code, right, inside database table, inside database directory, there are three directories: factories, migrations, seeds. Migrations I already covered in my previous tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to cover seeds. As we run both these commands, user table seeder, products table seeder, this will create two classes over here. So let me update the files here, synchronize. So these are the two classes which are created by these commands. All right, so if I run this command, I was able to create both of these classes. Here is the run function. When you will be running the seeds inside this, the code inside this function will be run, right? Same, I created the users table seeder, right? If I go to the next step, I also explained it here, where the files will be created and there will be a run function, right? I can insert the my dummy data over here inside the run function. I will define the insert query, For example, there is a users table already in our database. If I go there, users table, just a moment. So here is the users table. Okay, so you also can delete this data, right? Okay, no, let me delete this because it has some referential dependency over the products table. That's why we have to delete products table first. All right, or we also can we also can delete all the data through our migration command. For example, php artisan migrate refresh. So it will refresh all the migrations, and it will also delete the dummy data which was already over there in tables. So for example, if you see there is no data, there is no data, there is no data, right? Inside the migrations table there is already a entry which migrations I have created over here. So there is just a entry table, and it whenever you will be creating a migration, there a new entry will be added here. All right, so we have covered, we have created two seeders over here. Inside users table, I am going to put this dummy data, the name, email and password, right? And inside products table, if you go over there in my tutorial, inside products table I wanted to insert this products dummy data which I wanted to show my clients, right? For example, just a moment. Yes, so here is the user ID which is the referential integrity with users table primary key. All right, this key. So in products table there is a referential integrity with user ID. All right, so we are managing product name, brand name and user ID. This is the dummy data for products seeder. All right, so in database seeder, this is by default provided by the laravel, and there is a run function where this will be a commented code by default. You can uncomment this code, and as by default user table you also, so basically like whatever we created, we can add these seeders, like here whatever seeders we wanted to execute, like users table, products table seeder class I wanted to execute for seeding. Same I explained here, right? So there is a users table class seeder. All right, and products. So this is all done with seeder. I just need to run the seed command, so which is like php artisan db con seed, just like this command. The command which I wrote over there is same is whatever is this, right? So this will insert the whole dummy data which I written in users seeder and in products seeder. All right, all the seeding is done. All right, if you check in use products table, there is 3 entries which I and in users table there are also 3 entries, and the entries was same which I wrote over here. All right, if you wanted to seed a manual class, you also can do that with this command, right? You also can refresh the whole database and seed also in a single command. So if you run this command, this will refresh your all migrations and will seed the data, will seed all the database seeds. right? You also can drop out your migrations and create then fresh migrations, then also can seed within the same command with the same command, command with the single command. All right, so this was the process. If you see, you wanted to another you wanted to create another dummy user. If you wanted to add another dummy user, you can do that as well. For example, kp. So this is just I wanted to show, right? You also can do that. php artisan migrate refresh hyphen seed. So what it will does, it will refresh all the migrations and it will then seed the data. All right, if you run this command, all right, it is rollback and creating the migrations again, and now the seeding is done. So I entered k. So if you see in users table, there will be a new entry k, right? So in future, now because I have written my dummy data here, so in future whenever I will be deploying my application, I will just need to I will just require to run the migrations command only. I do not care about the dummy data I need to enter or insert in MySQL tables. I do not care about that. I have seeding tables, I have created migrations. I just need to run a single command. It will create all the tables. I just need to run a single command. It will create all the migration tables and will also seed or will also insert the dummy data. So this is the beautiful feature provided by Laravel here, right? If you like this video, please please share it, or please like this. Thank you very much. Please subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.